Making music in Brisbane is still a fine thing to do, is it? Is it a hard thing to do?
Fine, you mean in terms of just the daily kind of grind of, being out an existence, being a musician?
Well, yeah.
Or fine as in enjoyable?
Well, fine, I imagine it's enjoyable because if it's the thing you want to do, then it becomes enjoyable.
Yeah. No, exactly. It's great. I mean, Brisbane has a comparatively low cost of living compared to other cities, so to be an artist in Brisbane is possibly an easier thing than it is to be anywhere else. I mean,
so you can pop yourself into a share house in West End and...
Exactly, yeah. And sort of, do a part-time job and just kind of be able to have that time to devote to what you want to do, and it's good in that respect, and the camaraderie in the scene is excellent as well. Everybody sort of knows one another and it's very supportive of everything, so it is a good place to be doing music, I reckon.
If you were to describe a genre, and genres have become pretty damn blurry just lately, where would you place yourself in terms of genre?
I always get put into the alt country category, which is like alternative country, and just because of the occasional twang that seeps its way through into the songs I write and everything, I guess. But the songs all vary all the time. I've never really focused on having a country sound or anything like that. It's sort of been whatever's going to suit the song, what the song kind of sounds like, and I guess I have to admit to having a predilection, to hearing the sound of a good steel guitar and stuff like that behind things. I do like that and like that aspect of it, but it's still it's whatever's going to suit the song. And on the new record, it's quite eclectic really. There's a lot of different kind of sounds on there, and it goes kind of, it's very folky at times, but then there's some country rock stuff, and then just some straight out rock stuff, indie stuff, and ballads, and so it all depends on what the song is, and that's kind of I guess you could say the genre kind of changes from song to song, but I think there's still, having said that, there's still quite a link between all the there's a definite link between all of them. An identifiable factor.
So in producing the latest CD, there's always on CDs a whole list of fabulous people who've helped out. Is that something you also have? Is there
on the CD? Well, Chloe helped me out. She's fabulous.
Yeah. I get that you've got the fabulous thing going on.
I mean, the band played on. I've got a great band. They contributed, and there's quite a few different people. I actually had the honour of I've got a friend in Nashville, and he was through modern technology we were able to do some sessions over there for a few songs on the record. He put the steel guitar down, so all the steel guitar, and there's a mandolin and a dobro on a track played by a couple of Nashville session guys.
Sweet.
And
produced,
and that was great. Produced the record itself. Yeah, it was produced here with Magoo at Black Box Studios. The whole thing was pretty much recorded there, and also at Magoo's other studios, Applewood, which is out at Fernvale in a very lovely bush setting. And
do you get good distribution? I mean, like you're working with Shock or BMG?
Well, we're kind of still finalising who's distributing it at the moment. It's yet to hit the shelves, so at the moment you can only actually get the record in stores, but by the end of the month you should be able to order it from just about anywhere. But we're still finalising who we're going to go with, so I'm not sure. But it will be out at some point.
So when you say in stores, you can get it at
you can
the indie stores?
Yeah. Well, no, at the moment you can only buy it off me at gigs, or if you see me walking down the street. But it's like by the end of the month it should be able to be it'll be with some kind of major distributor, and it'll be available to be ordered in just about any store in Australia.
What's the name of the CD?
The CD is called Excuses.
Right. Excuses. Why?
It just seemed like a good name at the time, and kind of was fairly appropriate because there was a few excuses going on as to why it was taking so long to get out.
Released.
Yeah. So it just kind of popped into the head.
Favourite track?
On the record, don't really have one. It changes. I like there's bits and pieces of each track, so I don't really have one on the record. It's all I like all of it really. And it just, depends on what mood you're in, what mood I'm in, I should say, as to which one I kind of like. And I change, there are bits in some songs I like, and then, find another bit in another song, which I think, oh, that's okay. But you know, I'm given the impression that I sit and listen to my record a lot, but I actually haven't done that. I think since we actually got it pressed and I checked to make sure it actually works in the machine. So yeah, having said that, but I always, you know, I mean, playing them live changes as well. You know, which ones I like when we play live. So I enjoy playing them all. It all depends.
So flinging across to Chloe, favourite track, Chloe?
Invincible.
Invincible.
Yeah.
Is that something you can reproduce in a small radio studio with hardly any equipment and no backline?
Well, Chris probably could, because I'm not on it, but it's just my favourite song.
Sort of pointless you sitting here then. Yeah.
Well, no, not at all.
I guess you could applaud or something, or
Yeah.
clap along. So I'd like you to do another track. Will you do one for us?
Maybe we won't do that one. Let's do something that Chloe can actually sing.
Yeah, good.
And we might do. How many more do you want us to do?
I think we do one more.
Okay, one more. We might do a song called Honey Song, which is on the record.
So, once again, you are listening to Planet Radio 88 FM, and we're supporting independent artists in a whole range of ways in Brisbane. In some of those ways, it's bringing them into the studio and getting them to play for you. So I hope you're going to enjoy another song from Chris Pickering and Chloe coming up right now.
Left of center, right of way. If I should forget what I would say, take the cue and run with it. It never had to come from my lips. I'd just be in the middle of an not fooling anyone, but that's not my intention. And if I should forget my lies, would that leave me stuck behind the times? Who decides what is fashionable? Why on earth should they be my friend? I'll just be in the corner, coming not fooling anyone, but not drawing their attention. Second guessing, no one knows how that story goes. Twists and turns, false endings. I bet you never saw that coming. I'll just be in confusion, not fooling anyone. So much for first impressions.
Pretty song.